Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to keep on going through Joshua chapter 11. I'm going to read verses 13 through 18, starting with the English Standard Version. But none of the cities that stood on the mounds did Israel burn, except Hazor alone that Joshua burned, and all the spoil of those cities and the livestock the people of Israel took for their plunder. But every person they struck with the edge of the sword until they had destroyed them, and they did not leave any who breathed. Just as the Lord had commanded Moses his servant, so Moses commanded Joshua, and so Joshua did. He left nothing undone of all that the Lord had commanded Moses. So Joshua took all that land and the hill country, and all the Negeb, and all the land of Goshen, and the lowland, and the Arabah, and the hill country of Israel, and its lowland, from Mount Halak, which rises towards Seir, as far as Baal-gad, in the Valley of Lebanon, below Mount Hermon, and he captured all their kings and struck them and put them to death. Joshua made war a long time with all those kings. New Century Version. But the Israelites did not burn any of the cities that were built on their mounds except Hazor. Only that city was burned by Joshua. The people of Israel kept for themselves everything they found in the cities, including all the animals, but they killed all the people there. They left no one alive. Long ago, the Lord had commanded his servant Moses to do this, and then Moses had commanded Joshua to do it, and Joshua did everything the Lord had commanded Moses. So Joshua defeated all the people in the land. He had control of the mountains and the area in the southern Canaan, all of the areas of Goshen, the western hills, and the Jordan Valley. He controlled the mountains of Israel and all the hills near them. Joshua controlled all the land from Mount Halak near Edom to Baal-gad in the Valley of Lebanon below Mount Hermon. Joshua also captured all the kings in the land and killed them. He fought against them for many years. Okay. So, one thing I want to point out here is the very last verse. He fought against all of these people in this land for many years. Sometimes I think when we read through some of these Old Testament books, we forget that long periods of time take place. We forget that things don't just happen overnight, and a lot of that, especially in today's world, is due to wanting instant gratification. We want things done now. We think they should be done now, but Joshua did not fight all of those kings, all of those cities in just a matter of a day or two. So, the thing that I want to take away from that, though, is it doesn't say how many years, it just said several years. Joshua remained faithful. He knew that God was in control. He knew that God had a plan for them to take that land. He remained faithful, and he kept the Israelites faithful in that process as well. So, for us today, instant gratification is not a good thing. It is not good to want things done now, because, well, there are several reasons. I'll name a couple. If you want something done now, it might not be as good of quality as if it were to take 2, 3, 4 months or up to a few years to design and make. There's also this whole deal of, well, if I can get this now, maybe I can get this other thing now. If I want my brand spanking new pickup today, I can get my brand spanking new TRX tomorrow. That kind of thing. We develop this attitude of it's got to be mine and it's got to be mine now. That is where instant gratification is bad. When we read the scriptures and we see that things took a long time to happen, maybe we should take a lesson from that. Now, I'm not saying we need to take as long as they did, because we do have technology today. We do have things that can help us get stuff done a little bit faster. But if we try to cut the corners to get it done sooner, like I said, it's not going to be as good a quality. If we try to cut the corners on bringing other people to Christ, you don't really need to know about this particular chapter in the book of Luke. If we try to cut those corners, we don't develop good, strong Christians. We develop weak Christians. So, I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.